Alright, morning. The boys have got their burst of energy. I'm got the day off today. It's a Monday and it's really cloudy, really humid, and the temperature's going to be really nice today. So I'm going to take the jet ski out today. Should be nice. And the boys are just going stupid. See if they come back. Nah, they're going inside. So I was riding this gravel bike on the weekend, and I'm 100% sure it's out to get me. It's really dangerous. I'm going to change it if I can lean it that way. So these bars have got to go. These I'm just not a fan of them at all. I'm really happy with the height of what it is here, but I only use the bike kind of in this configuration, and the brakes are over here, and I've got no brakes here. And it's happened a couple times. I've had a couple close calls. Had another one on the weekend where I needed the brakes and I have to actually move my hands. So it's just not, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I thought I would have got used to them. I do kind of sometimes use them like this, but because your hand, if you can see it, is here, it's hard to push the brake. Like that's the best at the end of this lever, and that's where you're getting the most leverage. So even in a comfortable spot, I still can't use the brake properly, and I hate the gears. This sideways motion, and then this little stupid thing here. So it's got to go. I've been doing a bit of research, and it doesn't look like it's hard to do. I'm going to attempt it myself. So while I'm at it, I'm also going to change the brakes, because you can see this brake is really tight, because I've put this on to lift the bars up a bit. So yeah, so I've got a list of parts. I haven't measured anything yet, and that's what I'm going to do in this video, is just measure the bike up and make sure I buy the right stuff. So Shimano make a 2x7, because that's what this is, a 14 speed. Shimano make a 2x7 lever shifter, and apparently anything under a 9 speed all use the same what do they call it, the same amount of travel. So even though this is a 7-speed shifter on this side, I think it is, I can't remember, yeah, I think it's that side, for the rear derailleur, it's the amount of travel that shifter moves is the same as any other shifter Shimano make, because it's a 7-speed. So yeah, I really got to change it, because I'm not happy with it, and it's making me not want to ride the bike. So, and it's a nice bike. Also, I've got to change the brakes, because these are just crappy cable pull brakes, mechanical brakes. They're disc brake, but they're just mechanical, and I'm not happy with them. They're all right, but they have to get changed, because apparently the lever action on these are suited to these type of pull, not the normal lever. So they're going to get changed, and I might go hydraulic. I'm going to keep it all Shimano that way, so I'll put some Shimano hydraulic brakes on it. 2x7 shifters for the bars, and a new set of bars, and I think that's all I need. Obviously these cables are going to go for the brakes, because I'm going to go hydraulic, so that's fine. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure the levers that I'm going to get come with inner wire, but they don't come with this cable on the outside. So I'm hoping I can use this cable for the so one of these is I'm not sure which one. One of these is brake, and one of these is changing gears. So I'm hoping it comes with enough cable, it should do, to be able to pull the old wire out of these ones once I strip all these handlebars off, and there's enough of this outer casing to be able to do that. Otherwise I'll have to get some more, and I'm going to have to rerun it in the frame, which is going to be annoying. But yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So there's actually 3 that go in the frame. So one must be for the brake. That's the brake one, because I can see the brake moving as I'm doing that. That must be for the front derailleur. Yep, that's for the front, and that's for the rear derailleur, and then that's by itself for the front brake. So yeah, easy enough. There is going to be enough outer cable. I don't know how it works, whether there's some kind of mechanism that will allow me using this outer cable. So we'll see how we go. But I reckon that'll be a cool project. Yeah, and it's just ultra annoying, very annoying. So first thing is measure these handlebars, the thickness here, so that I get the same handlebar. and then I'll probably get like a 600 or a 580mm handlebar, just a nice shorty one, because like I said, I normally use it there and it's quite comfortable, so a little bit extra would be good. And then I'm going to source everything from AliExpress as well, because similar pricing to eBay, but it's coming from China either way, so I might as well get it. I'll save, I think the shift levers are about $30 from memory for the pair, and the brakes were 50, and the handlebars about 20. So it should be under $100. Should be able to do it all. This bike needs a service as well, because it's relatively new. It's probably about 6 months old, and it's starting to not change gears properly. Like, click it and it doesn't change. So I don't want to get it serviced and then go and rip all this apart. So I'm going to rip it all apart, put it back together as best as I can to change gears, and then I'll take it to the same guy that worked on this bike for us, the electric bike, because that changes. We used to change gears really good, but that's stretching as well because that's brand new. So I'll get him to do the same to this bike. So yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, good project. But anyway, today's not really going to be about this bike. It's just I'm starting this video today. We'll go inside and I'll pull up all the stuff on the computer, and I'll put some screenshots up. Actually, I'll just snapshot them, or snip and sketch, whatever it's called on Windows, and I'll put all the parts that I'm thinking of using on this bike. So yeah, catch us later. All right, yeah, just got back from the bike shop. The same guy that did my electric bike, Malaga Cycles. His name's Jason. Really nice guy, very helpful. So I went and had a chat. I bought the bike there because I didn't want to go and buy all this stuff and then get halfway through it and realise it can't be done. So I wanted to go and ask him first. I was just going to go there, but I thought I better bring the bike just so you can see it. So I bought the bike, tried out the new bike rack. That was the first time I've used it, the DIY homemade jobby one. Went really well, no worries. So yeah, went and saw Jason. He gave some good advice. So he said leave the brakes as they are because they're a road caliper brake or road caliper thing. So to change them, it would be hard. Well, not hard, but it would be expensive and not really necessary. So he said to keep the calipers as they are because they're just a mechanical brake, mechanical pull brake. And he said get the levers. They're called an Avid Speed Dial 7. Made by Avid. The model number is an FR7, I think it is, something like that, yeah. And they've got a little red dial on them, so you can dial in the amount of lever action that you need to move the brakes, because that was the main reason I was going to have to upgrade the brakes, is because they're a road caliper brake, they won't work with the mountain bike lever. So yeah, that was the main thing. But these only turned out to be $60 for the pair. So not too bad, bit cheaper than replacing the whole system. So I should be able to use the cable that I have already as well for that. So I shouldn't need new cables, just these levers and that's it. So yeah, that was a winner there. So he said that's your best option really, rather than replacing. Because look, if I was using the bike every day or competition, whatever, then I'd splash out and do it properly, or just probably sell it and buy another bike. But it gets used occasionally, and it's only really for exercise, short rides, and that's it really. So that's the brake side of things sorted. So next up is the shifter conundrum. So I didn't really ask him, and I should have really printed out what I was thinking of doing, or showing this on my phone or whatever to him. But it should work because it's a 2x7 shifter, and that's exactly what I have. I've got a two speeds up the front and 7 speeds down the back. So this should work, hopefully. Only $29, so it's a $29 experiment. If you flick through some of the other photos, this is just a screenshot, but you can see there it comes with the cable. So that should be fine. Hopefully there's enough cable. Well, it should be enough cable to do what I need to do. So yeah, that should all get sorted nice and easy. Really, just slip onto the handlebars, connect them up to your derailleur, and you're done. Really. So that's really not an issue on that one. So I'm just looking at it and it says right. Oh, they're upside down. That's why I was wondering why that says right, but the cable's coming out that way. But yeah, they're upside down, so that makes sense now. Yep, because you want the cables to come out to the middle of the bike from the end of the handlebars. So yeah, all good. 4.9, got 144 reviews, 4.9 stars, 600 plus sold. So they must be all right. If otherwise people wouldn't be buying them, keep buying them. So That's a good thing about AliExpress with all these reviews, and it's not just a couple reviews, it's a lot of reviews and heaps sold, so that you know it's not just reviews, you can see actually how many they've sold as well. So pretty confident that'll work, but yeah, we'll see. Apparently Shimano, anything under a 9-speed, they use the same indexing, so on all their gear sets and shifters and stuff, so shouldn't be an issue. Hope not, but at least it's not hundreds of dollars, only $29. The guy at the bike shop said he could do it, but it was going to cost obviously a lot more because he can't even get. I told him what I could get the price for these, and he can't even get it for that price. But he said, look, you buy the parts, and I can fit it, or you buy the parts, give it a shot, see how far you get. If you do it, all good, bring it in, and I'll just give it a fine tune. So pretty accommodating. So he's not one of those people that, if you don't buy the parts from him, he won't touch it kind of thing. So pretty good. So pretty happy with that. But yeah, so that's the gear side of things sorted. And then handlebars, I pretty much got the cheapest ones I could find that are aluminium. AliExpress is full of carbon fibre ones, and I'm not interested in carbon fibre because I know what happens with cheap carbon fibre. It just snaps any time you try and put some pressure on them. So stay away from them. I was going to go the full flat bars. You can see them there on the left of the options there. But I thought I might as well go the rise, and then that way if I need them further away or closer towards me, higher, lower, whatever, I've got a bit of adjustment in them. So I think that'll be the best way. Good, kind of best of both worlds. 31.8 millimeters in the middle for where the clamp is, and I'm not sure exactly, but I think all handlebars are 22.2 millimeters out where the grips and the brakes are, because I can't find any information on the levers or anything like that on what size handlebar they need. So I think all handlebars are the same, 22.2, and it's just the center bit that changes at 31.8 or 25.4 millimeters from what I can understand. So yeah, so hopefully they'll work. The only other thing I can foresee buying is cables. I'm not going to buy any cables because the bike already has cables on it, so I'm going to try and reuse as much of the old cables and outers of the cable as I can. But if I do need cables, I'll just run down to see Jason down the road there at Malaga Cycles and just buy the cables off him. And that way I can bring the part that I need the cable for, and he can give me the right end, because from what I'm seeing there's lots of different options. So rather than buy a whole assortment of cables and be left over with a heap of cable, I think I'll just leave it. And he's cheap for cables down there locally, and I can go on the day that I'm doing the project. So I'll leave that. But everything else should click together really easy. So looking forward to doing the job. I won't strip the bike just yet because I'm still kind of using it, but I probably won't use it as much, but I don't know. I might start stripping it and just see. I really kind of want to strip it and then do the job all in one day. That way it's all fresh in my memory, how it goes back together, because I've never done that to a bike before. So, and I'll have to take some pictures just to make sure everything goes back together the same way and everything like that. But yeah, it should be an interesting project. So yeah, stay tuned. Like I said, I've only just ordered that stuff 5 minutes ago, so I can't see it being here. What's the date today? The 7th. It might get here by the end of the month. So it's the 7th of November today. So I'll probably hang on to this video for a while, and I won't release it for another probably 2 weeks or week and a half, and then that way there's not a big wait between this video and the actual doing the job video. So that way, because I don't like waiting for videos when I'm watching things on YouTube. So all good. All right, cheers for watching. Stay tuned for the actual job, and hopefully it works out. Jason was saying that the only downfall that he can see is it not riding right, because now you're playing with the steering geometry. It's not meant to have those handlebars on the bike. But he said, if you don't really know what it should feel like, and if you're not a aficionado cycling like I'm not, then you'll just get used to it, and it's only for exercise, and it's only for half an hour, 45 minutes at a time, so should be fine. So fingers crossed it all works out. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.